It's the year 1999 and 1 year away from the new millennium. The world is starting to pick up on technology and trying to make it part of our everyday life. But also the sheer threat of the Y2K bug was making people fear the world would end due to the machines not knowing how to hit the number 0. But with every 0 is 1. And this one film created one man to save the digital world. And this film revolutionized the way of filming, and it also brought out 2 sequels. The Matrix is hands down the best film to say that you are watching a western version of a shonen jump manga. So when there was a game where you could play as the one, best believe I needed to play this game. It was great and it was truly an amazing experience for me to play and cater to my needs. That was 2005. That was 13 years ago, and with that comes nostalgia, and with nostalgia comes sight, because all those years ago I didn't care what I saw, I just knew I was playing as Neo, and after revisiting this game I used to think that this was A1. This is now dead.
Good, but you're faster than that. Focus, Neo.
In 2005 we had games like Fear, Call of Duty 2, Devil May Cry 3 with tremendous display of what games can be in the near future. Now I'll go back to the path of Neo. They seem to have not got the memo from everyone else that it was supposed to visually look good, not go backwards with its own creation. In 2002 Ratchet & Clank was released, and that game got my interest on thinking this is the way games are going to go. In 2005 The Path of Neo was released, and they thought it was okay to replace his face with qubits. Did you know that Morpheus is black? Heck, did you know that Neo was black? What about the Keymaster? All these people are actually black due to them joining the dark side. Throughout the whole game you are shown montages of what's happened previously or what's going to happen, so it can give you a guideline on what might happen in the next level. And then it starts throwing in scenes out of order which makes no sense or makes things seem more epic than it actually already is in the movie. They later on started throwing in filler missions to make the game feel like it was jam-packed with so much content before you could get to the ending. It's like Naruto copied this game's formula and incorporated it into its anime. So when I say to you that the developers brought back MC Escher from the grave and made you fight humanoid ants, and the only way to defeat them is by using one of the greatest creations by the caveman, you start to think that some people may have been higher than infinity. In the final fight against Big O Roboto Smith, they thought it was a good idea to hire the team that did the CG in The Mummy Returns. They did only 2 of these compared to the rest of the game filled with movie clips.
My sword will find you.
The gameplay at first is like your favourite junk food in the world, but you have to eat it every day. It's good at first, but then you have to eat it again and again and again, and slowly you start to realise is that it? I cannot have anything else? Just anything a little bit more different than just this? And that's what the combat feels like. It feels like the same moves, same few moves executed over and over. Sure, you may be able to unlock new abilities and maybe use it a few times, but you're going to go back to the same moves every time. Look at this finisher. It takes about 5,000 years to start up, and 9 times out of 10 you're about to get hit out of it. For some reason, they thought it was a good idea for you to do the move where you explode inside Agent Smith's body to level up. It looks like you do it too many times and then you're eating too many curries from the night before, so you have to go and meet the good old toilet. The gunfights are annoying and they're only down to one thing in this game. Do you have focus? Because for some reason everybody is like Speedy Gonzales in this game. If you have no focus, you are bogus. They try to teach you some moves in the beginning of the game, but you'll never use them ever again, unless it was like in the middle of a giant brawl. Sometimes if you've attacked too many times, you get a little confused and you have to spin. Now tell me this, if I am supposedly the one, why do I get confused? Why do I just stand there and think it's just a beautiful day and the only way to get out of it is doing a spin like Neo's turned into a Beyblade? When it comes to the final fight with Agent Smith, they're still throwing in some new things to the fight, but okay, that's cool, but you only use it once. Like, you only fight him like this once. I should actually call that final fight part 1, because for some reason the developers thought it was okay for Agent Smith to have a Bowser effect and grow 100 times greater than he already was. Oh, I forgot to add, the one thing that I really liked about this game was the mop and the bow staff. They are probably the best weapons in this whole game. I don't care about any other weapons, even the guns, I hate them. It's just that the mop and the bow staff, probably the best thing in this whole game. The music in this movie gets me so pumped up. When you watch the lobby scene for the first time and that deep fat bass line comes in like do 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 do, you just know some shit is about to go down. What I am left with in this game is clearly a cheap knockoff of something that I clearly didn't ask for. Why am I getting this type of music? Why am I getting this most intense drum and bass music being played over the top of me fighting Sensei with a katana? Why am I hearing a song that sounds like it should be in Crash Bandicoot? Heck, why does the music sometimes not work at all?
In a hurry to meet someone, Mr. Anderson?
The voice acting in this is clearly not the actors from the movie, but the voice actors sounded like they didn't care. If they did, I wouldn't have brought this as a topic, except for that one guy that actually does his quote spot on.
Mr. Anderson.
I love that guy. Somehow the game that is about the movie, somehow in some way, was not able to obtain the license to say the movie quotes right. Trinity's supposed to say dodge this. Heck, it's even on the front of the posters. At least they tried to throw in some funny moments, like the guy in the theatre trying to watch the movie with the same characters crashing in on his alone time, and the room full of Jack Thompsons for some strange reason, and he's up in court trying to stop video games is a crazy one to me. For how much I have bashed this game with its crazy bugs and weird glitches, soundtrack being weirdly off, voice acting like stale bread, gameplay being a snore, I just have to remember what I said about the gameplay. It's just like junk food, so I enjoyed it enough to know that I can't play this game every time. It was there to pass the time, and fun to play, while not taking the game all too seriously. I give the game a 3 out of 5, but if they actually just made the game with just the mop and the bow staff, 4 out of 5, it was probably the best thing about the whole game.